Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to take a look at how Tabs 3 software can be used to track and reconcile advanced client costs between Tabs 3 billing, accounts payable, and general ledger. Let's say that you receive an invoice for a reimbursable cost. You enter the invoice into accounts payable, which will add a journal entry to an advanced client cost account in general ledger and prompt you to create a cost record in Tabs 3 billing for your client. When a client pays for that cost, a journal entry will be made to the same advanced client cost account in general ledger. The advanced client cost report in GL can be used to make sure that your advanced client cost accounts remain in balance. In this video, we will cover how to set up the integration between each application, the process of entering an advanced client cost, and how you can track this information using the advanced client cost report in general ledger. Let's get started. In order to keep track of your client advances, we'll start by making sure that the advanced client cost account in general ledger has been configured. After opening the chart of accounts, double-click your advanced client cost account. In Account Options, make sure that the Advanced Client Cost Account checkbox is selected and click Save. You can repeat this process for any additional accounts that will be used to track advances. Next, in Tabs 3 Billing, we'll need to make sure that the payments received for the advanced client cost post to the same advanced client cost account in general ledger. Search for GLS Integration Setup in the Quick Launch. Then, select Configure Payment Integration. In the Cost section, select Cost Type as the primary method of posting to ensure that your advances are tracked separately from expenses when a payment is received. Next, click the Cost Accounts button and verify that the credit account specified for the AOA All Other Advances account and any other advance types are configured to create credit journal entries to an advanced client cost account in general ledger. Once configured, click OK and save the settings. Next, let's open Accounts Payable. In the Quick Launch, search for Customization. On the Tabs 3 Billing tab, you can optionally choose to only display a cost entry window when an advanced client cost account is specified on the General Ledger tab of the invoice. On the General Ledger tab, be sure that the Force GLS Amounts and Invoice Amount to Balance checkbox is selected. This setting ensures that the General Ledger journal entries and the Tabs 3 Billing cost amount match the invoice amount. When ready, click Save. Now, you're configured to manage and track advanced client costs. Let's take a look at how to enter an advanced client cost in Accounts Payable. From the dashboard, click Add Invoice. After entering information for the invoice, open the General Ledger tab. Select the advanced client cost account in the Account field and enter the amount of the cost. Click the Save button to add General Ledger journal entry information and click Save in the toolbar to save the invoice. Once saved, a cost entry window will be displayed. This is where you can assign this advance to one or more clients in Tabs 3 Billing. Just select the client and an advance type T-code. Once the amount has been entered, click Save and close the cost entry window. Now, in the Tabs 3 Billing Matter Manager for this client, you'll see that a cost record has been added, allowing you to include it on a statement. By clicking on the View AP Invoice link next to the description, you can open up the original Accounts Payable invoice for review. Once checks have been printed and posted in Accounts Payable, journal entries will be created in General Ledger for this advance. Additionally, journal entries are created in General Ledger when a payment from the client has been received for the advance. Note that when printing checks, you have the option to exclude invoices with unpaid Tabs 3 cost transactions. That way, you can ensure that you get paid for the advance before printing the check. In General Ledger, you can track the status of your advances by searching for the Advanced Client Cost Report. From here, you can see information about due and work in process advance amounts in Tabs 3 Billing, unposted amounts in Accounts Payable, and see the balance and pending information for your GL Advanced Client Cost accounts. Totals will be displayed and calculated to show if your firm is in balance. If the totals are not in balance, check out Knowledge Base article R11757, Using and Troubleshooting Advanced Client Cost Integration, for information on how to resolve a discrepancy. And that's all it takes to work with advanced client costs and Tabs 3 software. For more information, Check out our help topics by clicking the question mark icon on the toolbar. Thanks for watching. See you next time.